In the Middle East, the region of ancient Palestine was renowned for its grape production. Vineyards were one of their primary economic crops. Naturally, they were a common setting for many stories and songs. Today we dive into the second song of the vineyard as told by Isaiah. Recall the first song from Isaiah chapter 5, where Isaiah likens Israel to a vineyard that God nurtures to eventually become a blessing for all nations. In today's song, a few verses may seem puzzling, particularly verses 3 to 5. God declares himself the keeper of the vineyard, vowing to water it day and night to protect it from harm. I will sing for the one I love a song about his vineyard. My loved one had a vineyard on a fertile hillside. Isaiah 5:1-7. Yet in verse 5, God wishes for the thorns to grasp his strength, to make peace with him. At first glance, this seems contradictory. If you view the thorns as enemies and the grapevines as good, this dichotomy doesn't hold. God transcends this binary. Whether grapevines or thorns, all vegetation on earth is his creation. God, as the master of the garden, nurtures those plants that follow his will and destroys those that grow wild. Even grapevines, if they bear wild grapes, will be destroyed. To God, thorns, often seen as negative in human eyes, have their purpose, provided they don't grow out of control. Thorns, a type of deciduous shrub, make excellent fences for vineyards due to their prickly nature. In ancient Middle East, vineyards cohabited with various wild animals. A fence made of thorns was the perfect barrier against these potential threats to the vineyard. In summary, the vineyards in Isaiah 27 symbolize the people of Israel, nurtured by God to become a blessing for all nations. Thorns, often seen as negative, have a purpose in God's grand design, provided they don't grow out of control. Through this poem, we can see God's righteous judgment. He does not look at backgrounds or origins. As Romans states, "But because of your stubbornness and your unrepentant heart, you are storing up wrath against yourself for the day of God's wrath, when his righteous judgment will be revealed. God will repay each person according to what they have done." Romans 2:5-6.